Right there. Today is another channel message through art. Art. And it's this one. Okay. Shall we start then with this weirdness? Okay. To hear my microphone. If my microphone is working, because sometimes it's not, and I'm like, ugh. Okay. The message, focus. Maybe that's you right now. Maybe it's hard to focus, or it's hard to like stay in your energy. This is what I've been feeling all day, and when I look at this painting, it's hard for you to stay in this like constant energy, this constant high vibration of yours, because you are on a high. You're attracting things, you're feeling free and peaceful and happy and pumped up and ready for all that's to come. But then there's something happens, or someone says something, or something triggers you, or you wake up in a weird mood, and it's like, I thought I was doing good. And listen, you are doing so good. You're doing so good. But this here is like life. You know, life is lifing. It's not going to stop lifing. You know, it's not going to stop throwing things at you to teach you, to help you get stronger. You know, nothing is really a punishment. When you realize that, it sort of puts you in a new way of seeing things, you know, because nothing is truly a punishment. Everything is a lesson or a reward, or, you know, something that you need in your life right now. So for example, let's say, you know, your apartment got flooded, and you're like, maybe that's a sign that you're moving on to a new timeline. Maybe there's a change that's needed here, or maybe you're going to meet someone through this process, or maybe you're going to learn how to be more self-sufficient, or you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Everything has its own purpose, whether it's to reward you for a good job, whether it's to teach you a lesson, whether it's to you know, throw in a wrench because you're getting too comfortable. You know what I mean. So the highs and lows are just for you. And when you start thinking that way, when you see the big picture, then everything becomes a little bit easier, you know, a little bit more, you accept things more easily and you let them flow. And obviously, even then, because I have been flowing, believe me, I have been flowing, okay? Even then, you're gonna feel moments and days when you're like, that's okay. That's okay. Don't panic. Listen to a good song. Purge the emotions out of you, you know, face them, and you just say, you know, okay, I see you, I respect you, I accept you. Thank you for being here, but, you know, I don't exactly agree with that. You know, I've been making progress. Like, for example, if you're feeling like you're not making enough progress, or if you feel like you're going backwards, remind yourself that, you know, validate those feelings. It's okay that I feel that way, but listen, you know, you've been doing actually rather well compared to many people. So don't put yourself down, or don't like feel guilty or blame yourself for things that are not exactly going the way they're supposed to, because there's no such thing as supposed to, you know. It's an up and down kind of roller coaster that you have to center yourself in. And so this feeling is constantly going to pop up, you know, and you're constantly going to feel a little bit like, this is not exactly what I expected. This is not exactly how I thought it would work. This is not exactly going smoothly, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the things. And sometimes that's going to be a tiny moments that you can just brush through. And sometimes it's going to be huge emotions that you have to purge out of your system, instead of like pushing them down or ignoring them or bypassing them with positive thoughts. Don't do that, okay? I used to be like, oh, just fix your attitude or fix your mood and everything's gonna be fine. No, you have to first get it out of your system, face it, get it out of your system, and top the whole process with, you know what, now I have a new way of thinking. Remind yourself of your new mindset, of your new way of seeing things, you know, because those things that pop up from inside of you, they're automatic reactions to outside things, right? But those automatic reactions are your old programming that keeps popping up, and it's okay that it does. You're not going backwards, you're just experiencing the residuals, right? And so the program is not just going to magically vanish, it's going to in time become more balanced. You know, it's going to be like, and then, you know, like more normal. And so you have to go through all of these big waves and these small waves to find your balance and to learn how to ground yourself and to always remind yourself, wait, I already learned this lesson. I already learned this new mindset. I already applied this once. I'm going to apply it again and again and again, as many times as I have to, in order to internalize it, integrate it into my life, and so that it becomes the new program, the new automatic thinking, you know? So this is just your automatic reaction from your whole life before your growth, before your spiritual awakening, before your healing journey, before whatever you've been on recently, because I can feel that you are on one right now. And so this is before, right? And this is now, but in a smaller capacity. So it's a little bit easier to manage, but it never stops. And don't feel too frustrated that it never stops, because it just helps you to establish it further. So these moments are helping you. So think of every frustrating moment as a helping hand to remind you, hey, you already learned this lesson. Hey, you can actually apply this now. Hey, remember this? Hey, you didn't address this, it's time to address this. You know what I mean? So every single moment like this is helping you out. So remember that next time you're really, really frustrated by something, and be easy on yourself. Be gentle and patient with yourself, because you're learning. You're on this huge transformational growth journey that you've never been on before. You know, maybe you've been in slight capacities, but this is the biggest that it's ever been. And you have to be really, really patient with yourself, because the universe is patient with you. God is patient with you. You know, whatever you believe in is patient with you, because it's patiently giving you more and more opportunities to learn, more and more opportunities to establish what you've already learned, to establish your growth, your power, you know, to establish your new self, to grow further, to heal further. All of these are opportunities, not punishments. You're not being cursed, you're being blessed. And that is the biggest mindset shift that I've been through so far, because I've noticed that every single thing bad that happened in my life recently was for my own good. And now I'm a better person for it, a stronger person for it. So I would be lying if I didn't admit that I woke up today in a bad mood because of something that happened last night. But then I had to face this feeling. I had to purge this feeling out of my system. And then I had to remind myself, hey, listen, we've been through this before. Now let's affirm the same things that we've learned before. And then after we do that, we're ready to put on the good music, put on the good mood, you know. And so I go through this whole process now that gets easier and easier and more automatic. So one day, so for example, one day you're going to wake up and it's going to be automatic. You're not even going to have to force yourself to do it. Or maybe it's already there. Or maybe it's really hard for you to force yourself to do it. Whatever you are in your journey, it doesn't matter. With time and practice, it gets easier. That's what matters. So think about that one day is going to be so much easier and even pleasant. You know, one day you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh my God, I've made such huge progress. I don't even have to force myself anymore. Or today you can look back and say, oh my God, have this new process now that I didn't have before. That's amazing, and it works wonders. And I'm so grateful for that. You know, it's about what you look at, whether you look at something as a curse or as a problem or as a blessing and an opportunity to learn. 10-10, as I said this. So everything is a matter of where you look. Do you look at the curse or the blessing? At the problem or the opportunity? At the, you know what I mean, the negative or the positive? This is up to you, believe it or not, but you have to create your own processes. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be automatic. No one's going to do it for you. You have to do the work, and it's a lot of work, and I know because I've been through it all, and I still find it hard, but I still keep going because I know this is the way for me to grow and to heal and to become the best me I can be. And it's exciting and it's frustrating and it's everything. It's everything. This journey is everything. It has been a miracle for me, and I'm so blessed and happy to be on this journey with you. 11-11, as I said this. I believe that you're strong enough to go through all of these learning opportunities and challenges and get stronger and better and more confident and more powerful. And I believe in you. I truly do. So believe in yourself, you know? I'm so proud of you, of how far you've come. And just treat yourself today. Just see how far you've come and be proud. Be proud. There is a good reason to be proud. And those moments, be grateful for them. They help you learn and grow. And oh, look at this face, this poor little face. It's okay, little face. You're gonna be okay tomorrow. Okay, enough silliness. I love you. Thank you for watching. Let me know if it resonates in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.